Hello guys and welcome to my YouTube channel, and today we are going to be doing a tarot reading on the topic of what are some qualities about you that other people notice about you but you don't. So because I think there are a lot of qualities that I think a lot of other people may notice about you but you generally overlook them. So I think I wanted to discuss this topic right here. So just there are going to be two piles that you can choose from today. Pile number one is going to be this very beautiful picture right here, and pile number two is going to be this picture. So please choose whichever pile you feel drawn to, and I will see you in your reading. Just pause the video and I will provide you the timestamps down below in the description box. Okay, so hello group number one, and if you have choose pile number one or the picture that was for pile number one, this is going to be your reading on what are the qualities that other people notice about you but you don't, and you tend to overlook some of the qualities about yourself, and we are going to figure those qualities out. So let's shuffle the cards for you. Pile number one, you can skip this part or you can just watch the video in 2x speed if you don't like the shuffling part. Okay. Okay. Spirit guides of pile number one, I want to know what are some qualities of pile number one that other people notice about them but pile one generally overlooks or doesn't really know. What are some, okay, so we have the hangman. We have the hangman, okay? And we have the King of Pentacles, but it came reverse. Okay, King of Pentacles in reverse. And the Six of Cups. And the Queen of Swords. Okay, so there's definitely something about the King of Pentacles that really stands out to me here. So what I really think about the King of Pentacles in reverse here is that, King of Pentacles generally reminds me of someone that is very abundant, very financially rich, someone that has a lot to give, or someone that is generally financially stable, like they just are good with their finances, with their career, they're good with the earth material, basically. And when it came in reverse, you know what I think? This is not about money. I think this is about what you give to other people. I think that this is my pile of overgivers. Maybe you have been or you have dealt with situations that, you know, kind of like where you were overgiving or oversharing with people, or maybe you have had dealt with problems with your boundaries. Maybe you have dealt with having kind of like you were just kind of like bad with your boundaries. If I'm right, let me just clarify it, but I think this is what I feel King of Pentacles in reverse here means. Okay, can you please tell me what the King of Pentacles reverse here can indicate in this reading for pile number one? Okay, oh wow. Yeah, we have the lost card here. So yes, there's definitely this sense of, as if you have a kind of like, I think maybe you have lost a lot of people, you have lost a lot of important opportunities, maybe, or important days or important time in your life, because you were someone that would overgive, or you would not really know what to do with these opportunities. I feel like you're someone that could be a people pleaser. Okay, you can be a people pleaser, or you could have been a people pleaser, because I see a different story now. If you guys relate with this, or you guys think this is the past version of you, then I think this is you, pal number one. I feel like you're someone that has always dealt with sharing a lot and always like oversharing and things like that. This has happened with you quite a time. With the hangman, I think, maybe um I feel like you are someone that I think tried to stay in places that were not meant for you, pile number one. Maybe you tried to stay and you tried to give people as many things as you wanted or as much they wanted from you, because basically you just wanted them to be in your life, or you wanted a certain situation to be in your life, or you were just afraid of letting something go. You are afraid of letting a part of you go away, or a person from your past go away, or something from the past you have shed. Okay, because there's the card of loss here with the Marishali. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but this is Marishali loss card. And you can see that this person here is grieving. There are two graves here. In memory, here lies. So it's almost like you guys had to leave something behind. You guys had to leave something behind. And now I feel, let's shift to the next part. We have the Six of Cups here, and we also have the Queen of Swords. I think there is, I think like, let me get a clarify first, but I think you feel as if people have hurt your inner child a lot. People have hurt or taken advantage of your inner child a lot, or something around that corner. So now you have became very much like someone that has boundaries now, or you have grown up now. You have become someone that is you just try to protect yourself more now. Yes, you try to give yourself a place where you are safe. You try to give yourself a place where you feel safe and comfortable in. And it's almost like you take care of your boundaries now, because the house, we have the house card here, and we also have the Queen of Swords. Whenever I get the Queen of Swords cards, it reminds me of someone that is like, you mind your business, I am doing something. It gives me like a very straightforward, like a bad B sort of energy here with the Queen of Swords. And the fact that we also have Six of Cups, that reminds me of childhood or past or nostalgia, memories, all of those things. So I think there is something about your past, or the people that you have met in the past, that maybe had a lot of access to you, or you had this habit of giving a lot of access to people, and they took it for granted, and they kind of, they were very bad. I think they have been very bad experience with you, pile number one, and you had to go through a period of loss and things like that, to let go of it, basically, right? And now you have learned how to create more boundaries. Now it's almost giving like, you know how to take care of your boundaries now. If someone gives you something like a bad vibe or a bad energy, or you see the same story being repeated, or the same pattern being repeated, you are very quick on noticing them, and you're very quick on quitting them. And I think people, I don't know if you notice it or not, but I think people very well notice it. I think maybe you have, like, it's giving me someone that was um very present in everyone's life, almost disappeared. And almost like you, it's almost like, suppose I knew you, okay, suppose I knew you from the past, but it almost feels like you are ghost now, like you are a ghost. You can see like in this glass, there's like a ghost or spirit sort of thing coming out. So it almost feels like you were something from the past, that people knew you were there, but you are gone now. It's like, people don't really know what's happening in your life anymore, and you just are very much all by yourself, I think, pile number one. So if you notice that about yourself, and that is great, but I think people definitely notice it. I think there's something about your presence that has changed, the way you carry yourself, the way you put your boundaries first, and the way you always take care whether you are safe, and whether you're trying to, whether you're keeping your inner child safe or not. Because I think you, some way, you kind of realize that I need to take care of myself, and I should start giving things back to myself rather than giving it to people that don't deserve it. So I think somewhere you kind of realized it. And I think this is what people notice about you, pile number one. Is there a message that I think pile number one needs to hear right now? Oh my god. Okay, this is probably coming in. We have the King of Wands. King of Wands coming in. Okay, King of Wands. What is else? What else is the message for pile number one? Something else that maybe pile number one needs to hear. Okay. we have the Eight of Cups. I don't know, maybe there's someone from your past that uh, was kind of like breadcrumbing you, or was not really giving you a lot. I don't know. And they feel like they have lost you. There's something about loss. Someone feels like there's a loss of you. They feel the absence, I guess. Maybe you had to leave something or someone from behind, and now they look back at it. Maybe you were dealing with a fire sign, a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. If they were not a fire sign, then also please just don't care about the signs that much. Just care about the vibe of what I'm trying to say here. But I feel like there's someone from your past that was trying to basically breadcrumb you, or they were not really giving much things to you. They took you for granted. I think there are a lot of people in your past that took you for granted. Um they they yeah they I think they were just breadcrumbing you. They were giving you the bare minimum, and you were giving them as much as you could of yourself. And I think pile number one, I think you don't really realize, but I think you are the King of Pentacles at the end of the day, right? The Four of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles has this huge difference. Four of Pentacles is like someone that is in lack. And I think people that were kind of like in lack of um, abundance. And I think you have that. You have that richness, you have that abundance in you, that maybe you don't realize it. Maybe you are in the path of realizing it. But right now, you are very much focused on keeping your boundaries up so that you feel safe, you feel safe enough. But I think you need to realize that you are the King of Pentacles at the end of the day, and you are someone that is abundant, and you are meant to find people that are abundant and rich like you, not like people that are like breadcrumbing and stuff like that. People have definitely taken you for granted, but now they feel your loss. Somehow they feel your loss. I think there's something or someone about your past that kind of misses you. It can be a situation, it can be a person. It just depends on whether this resonates with you or not. But I think there's definitely something that someone misses here. Someone definitely misses you here, pile number one. So yeah, I think this is something that I am getting for you, pile number one. Is there something else that maybe I need to know about pile number one here? And I should probably end the reading. Is there something else that maybe I need to know about pile number one? We have this. We also have the Sun card. Okay, we also have the Goldfish card. Okay. We have this card right here, and I think this is like, it's giving gossip. Someone is gossiping something about you. Yes, so I think maybe this person was kind of like gossiping behind your back. I don't know. There's definitely something like there has to be some sort of gossip that people are doing, because as I was telling you, people feel like you completely disappeared from everyone's life now. And it happened like very suddenly, even. I think you just ghosted everyone, or just stopped talking to everyone. We also have the Sun card here. But overall, I have no idea how you feel right now, pal number one. I have no idea how you feel at the moment. But I feel that you should definitely not feel sad about anything. You should feel good, because I think it's for the good. Because I think somewhere down the line you don't really understand the value you hold. Because the King of Pentacles, it came in reverse, so obviously it's very obvious that you don't really realize the value you hold, and how beautiful and how abundant you are, and how amazing you are. This is something that I think, this is the quality that I think you don't notice about yourself. And you could be in the path of knowing it. You could be in the place where you are going and knowing this, and you're like in the, basically you're like, you're still figuring things out, right? Point number one. And there are obviously some things that you're dealing with right now, because I think you obviously, I think, had a huge loss thing here, definitely. So I think you're still in this phase of knowing your quality, your King of Pentacle quality here, part number one. And I hope you realize it soon, because the goldfish, and also because we have the sun. So no matter what happens, Soon enough, it's just a matter of time when you realize how abundant and you are like you're like the goldfish, right? You're like the gold. You're like the gold, obviously. Goldfish, gold, if that makes sense. And also spiritually, fishes are, or especially the goldfish, and the name is obviously very obvious. It's something that symbolizes like money and luck and all of these things. It's very lucky. The fish is considered very lucky. But the fact that goldfish also stays in, generally we see goldfishes, they are bred to stay in like a small pot and to roam around. I think you were like that, and now you're suddenly coming out of it, and it's kind of hard for you. Maybe it's this change is very hard for you, this whole thing is very hard for you. So I think things will happen in their own pace, pile number one. But definitely soon you will realize that you are the king of pentacles and how much deserving you are of good things, right? So I think this was the reading for you, pile number one. I hope you resonated with it. I hope you liked it. If you liked this and resonated with it, then please tell me in the comment section and I will meet you in the next reading. So hello pile number two, and if you have choose the second image that was on your screen, then this is going to be your reading on what is some quality, what is that one quality about you that other people notice or they are noticing, but you kind of don't notice it about yourself. So let me shuffle. If you guys don't like the shuffling part, then you can obviously skip or watch it in 2x, and yeah. Okay, so spirit guides of pile number two. Can you please tell me what is something about pile number two? What is a quality about pile number two that people notice about them, but pile two themselves don't? What is a quality that pile number two, the people around pile number two notice about them, but pile number two don't? Okay, they are the Four of Cups. Okay, we also have the Eight of Swords. Knight of Wands. Okay. Knight of Wands. And we also have the Seven of Cups right here. Okay, interesting. Okay, so we have the Four of Cups, we have the Eight of Swords, Knight of Wands, and the Seven of Cups right here. One thing I heard when I was doing your readings was quick to judge. I heard quick to judge. So I don't really know if what that means. Let me just get some clarifiers for you, pile number two as well. Can you guys, spirit guides of pile number two, can you guys please tell me what the Four of Cups mean here? Four of Cups, what they mean. We have the Toad here with the Four of Cups. Okay, what does the Eight of Swords mean? Okay, we have the Power here. Okay, interesting. And then what does the Knight of Wands mean here? We have the Subconscious card. And the Eye with the I don't know why, but I think people notice that you maybe something or someone or people have tried to lie to you before, or it's almost like you see behind people's facade. It's almost like you're very quick to, I don't know, maybe you just have this quality within you where you are just very easily able to notice when something is off about a person. It's almost like your intuition is very good with figuring when things are fake, when things are not exactly the way it seems like. And I think you're very good with picking up lies when people tell you. Maybe people have before tried lying to you a lot, or people have tried to kind of like be fake to you in a way, because this is interesting because the Four of Cups, it gives me kind of like like a very sus vibe. It gives me very sus vibes. Eight of Swords, Knight of Wands is obviously something that revolves around someone that doesn't know themselves much, someone that wears a lot of mask. and and then we also have the Seven of Cups, so it's all about illusion and things like that. And then we have the Toad here, we have the Power, the Subconscious Eye. So these, the cards that I have picked out from my Oracle deck, they're so different that the ones I have picked from the Tarot deck. And I hope you guys see the difference. I hope you guys see, like, read the whole atmosphere that I'm going for right now, right? So pile number two, I think people have definitely, you have this quality where you are very quick to notice something, that something is off about someone. You have this intuition, I think. Maybe you guys have this built-in intuition, or you guys are just very powerful when it comes to figuring when someone is lying to you, or when someone is being fake to you, or when someone is what are the intentions of people's word behind them. Maybe you have, I don't know, maybe I have no idea how you got this, but maybe you have dealt with people like that before, that were trying to look like something they were not, and now you're very very good with reading people's face now. Like, it's almost like you do people's face reading. I don't know whether you guys have learned face reading, or whether you guys are natural at it. I feel like just people just sometimes don't understand how you are able to see past behind people's lies, or something around it. So, like, people's lies and fakeness. You're very, I think you're someone that just, people cannot lie. Maybe you're also very intimidating because of this, because we have the Power card here, and you can see that, when when someone okay, okay, something happened in my throat right now. So I think when someone is in power, or when someone can easily pick on lies from people, they are scared to talk with them. I think maybe you have dealt with situations like that, where maybe you have had struggles with making friends, or you have had struggles with being with a group of friend. Or if you guys have noticed this pattern in your life, where you have always been kind of like the loner, or like the popular loner, where you guys are kind of like doing things by yourself and minding your own business, stuff like that. Because in all of these cards, people here are separate, they're alone, they're doing everything by themselves. Even with the this card, she's alone, this card, she's alone, this is alone, this person, everyone is alone here. There's no card that has two people, or a pair, or anyone else, despite a single person. So I feel like maybe you have noticed this pattern in your life, where um, people just don't bother talking with you. It's almost like you have always been left alone, or you always have struggle making friends. And if you always question yourself, why am I always left alone, what is wrong with me, then there's nothing wrong with you. Pile number two, let me tell you that I hear someone questioning what is wrong with me. If you guys have questions like that, then please don't do that, because I think it's just how you are. I think you're just able to see through people's facade and through people's lies. You're someone that is very kind of like, you intimidate people because of that. Like, your ability to be so straightforward and honest. And I think people could be scared of that. You don't like sugarcoating things. And you also don't like people that like to just like blabber stuff, or be dishonest, or try to mean something that they don't really stick up to. You're like, like, you could be one of the person that loves honesty and loves people that do things as they say. Like, you just basically someone that is true to their words, you know? Yeah. And stick to their words basically. Some people may say that you're very quick to judge, or you're someone that's very judgmental, or you understand people, or like, some people may say things like you're very judgmental, or you see things, or you just like, you make judgments way too quickly, or assumptions way too quickly. But most of the times they are right. and people just try to kind of like make you feel like you are the problem here, or you are someone that is judgmental here. But a lot of times you are right, actually, pal number two. I feel like a lot of times people are scared that you are actually saying the truth, like your intuition is on point, and then they just try to kind of like tell you that you should not judge people so quickly. And this was not my intention. People try to say things like that. Obviously, I think that is something that may happen with you very often. Okay, so this was, I think this is a quality about, oh my god, oh my god. Okay, we have Six of Pentacles here. One card also fell down. Yeah, okay. This is so funny because pile number one was giving me someone that could have been a people pleaser. But pile number two, I feel like no matter how nice you try to be people, I feel like you don't do it out of purpose. Pile number two, I feel like you don't do it out of purpose. You don't. You sometimes may feel like maybe I am the rude person, maybe I am rude, maybe that is why people don't like talking to me. But believe me, I think that is not the case. I think the case here is that the people around you can be, they just. They just like to just sugarcoat things. People around you maybe like to sugarcoat things and stuff like that. And then we also have the Nine of Swords. So you may think like, what is different about me? Why am I always left alone? And I feel like maybe you deal with a lot of isolation. Maybe you deal with loneliness even sometimes, or you always have to do things or stand alone by yourself. And you are quite the opposite of a people pleaser because you may sometimes try to act very nice, or you try to be kind. And I think you are with the Six of Pentacles, I think you are kind and nice and everything you need to be, part number two. But I think people around you, they can be a little bit of sugarcoating sort of people. And you are not like that. You're not like that. So people just think that you're different in that way, which is not a bad thing after all, right? Pile number two. So, yes, if you ever get doubts on why you're always lonely or alone or isolated, then keep this thing in mind that I think you are someone that will naturally attract a lot of people that, will be open minded. They will be open minded to different people. I feel like you may have met people that were not like you till yet. Maybe they were different than you. Obviously, you don't have to fit everywhere. And I would recommend you to obviously to not try to fit in just to be accepted, right? Because I think at the end of the day, you will find your tribe, you will find your purpose. But number two, if you struggle with a lot of self-doubt or questions on why you are always struggling with making friends, and why you always have to do everything alone or by yourself, then the reason behind is not the problem is not you. You are not the problem here. I think it just will take a little bit more time till you find the right people. And I think to find the right place to be yourself, I think. And you will be happy then, alright, of course. So I think this was a reading, pile number two. If you guys resonated with it, if it made sense, then please share, just like it, or tell me in the comments what you guys liked about my reading. And I will meet you in the next video. Thank you for watching.